ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bethel Warriors. All right, he's going to introduce us. Fine. That's just fine. Or not. Slippery Rock Panthers hosting the Bethel Warriors.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the girls basketball game today between the visiting Lady Warriors and the home team, the Panthers. I'm going to ask you to stand. We're going to have a word of prayer, and then we're going to play our national anthem, and then I'll announce the starters, and we'll get the game going. Let's pray. Lord, we thank you again for the day that you've given us. Thank you for bringing Bethel Christian School up safely, and Lord, we pray for their ride home also. Pray to keep that ice off the road tonight until they do arrive home. But for now, we pray for the girls. Thank you for each one that's going to participate tonight. I pray that you keep them safe. I pray that you give wisdom again to the coaches and also for the referees. And Lord, I just pray again for safety tonight. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Starting lineup for tonight's match, or basketball game. We have number 25, Allie Stepney. Number 44, Caitlin Rambo. Number 22, Olivia Stepney. Number 32, Megan Miller. And number 10, Jacqueline Gelfand. And starting for the home team Panthers tonight, number 30, Cammie Coleman. Number 13, Kylie Coleman. Number 4, Sayla Severson. Number 11, Jill Kubert. And number 14, Hannah Good.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever live broadcast of the Panthers. Just pulling my notes out for the commentary. And here we go. We are ready to rock and roll. We're going to have Olivia facing off against Hannah in the beginning jump ball. And it's up. Hannah able to receive that one over to Sayla. Sayla coming down the right wing, looking to give it over to Cammie. Cammie looking at her options, directing traffic. Pressured by Caitlin out at the top of the circle. Looks like Kylie going down the left wing to Sayla. Sayla down low, throws that one up, hits the rim, comes back down, goes off Jill. Hannah going for the grab. And it looks like Olivia taking that one away, going down to Megan. Megan taking this one out for the Warriors. Stops up, hands that one over to Jacqueline, over to number 25. Allie back over to Jacqueline, over to his left wing. Back out top, down low to 22. 22 just outside of the crease. Number 25 down on the baseline, shoots that one up, misses. Comes down, number 22 able to gain control. Turns, shoots, hits rim, comes down, and it looks like Cammie's able to gain control of that. Pressured by 2 Reds, but able to get that away to Hannah. Back over to Cammie. 7:10 on the clock and counting. I realize we do not have a scoreboard running right now, or a capture for the scoreboard. Hannah going up for the secondary shot, hitting the rim, goes around the fishbowl and goes down. Opens up the scoring. 2-0 for the Panthers. 6:53 on the clock and counting. Megan taking that one into the Panthers territory. Plays a little catch with Jacqueline. Megan has it now. Goes back to Jacqueline. Jacqueline looking over to number 25. Giving it to 22. Back out to Olivia. Or Jacqueline, my bad. Over to Olivia. Dribbles that one into the crease. Pressured by just about every Panther you can imagine out there. Calling Cammie on a block. And it's going to be a Warrior ball in the Panther territory. Olivia to inbound this one. Jacqueline goes over to Megan. Megan outside of the three-point line. Free throw line, my bad. Shot goes up, hits the backboard, comes down. They're going to call Caitlin on a travel for the Warriors. Cammie here to take this one out. Inbounds it to Kylie. Back over to Cammie. Cammie to quarterback to play for the Panthers. It's the halfway line. Pressured by Caitlin, eyeing her down like a Krispy Kreme donut right now. Throws that one over to Kylie, down low to Hannah. Hannah dribbling, tries to get around. Number 25, not able to do so. They're going to call 25. Allie called on the foul. Hannah's going to get a shot at 2. Not able to hit the first. See if her second shot at the lottery is the lucky one. Hits rim, comes down. Looks like she regains control of her own shot. Gives it over to Sayla. Sayla right inside the three-point line, dribbles that one around, goes towards the crease, throws that one up, and able to sink that bucket down like it's the Titanic. 4 for the Panthers. Just under 6 minutes to go in the quarter. 4-0 is the score. Megan gives that one over to Jacqueline. Down low to number 25. Back over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline inside the three-point line. Gives it back out top to Megan. Megan driving in. Throws that one up. Hits backboard. Comes down. Cammie's able to grab that one for the Panthers. Bringing it down the right wing with speed. Pressured by Jacqueline. Throws that one up for a layup. My bad. The camera mic stand was in the way. Let me move that for you. 25 going for the lengthy pass to number 22. Number 20, Allie, not able to control that one. Sorry, I'm getting 22 and 25 confused. Here comes Sayla for the Panthers coming down the right wing. Stops at the three-point line. Gives that one over to Cammie at the point. Eyed up by Caitlin. Cammie takes her time. Gives that one over to Sayla on the right wing. Drives down towards the baseline. Throws that one over to Hannah. Hannah outside. Pivots. Throws that one up. Not able to hit the backboard on it. Pressures Allie. Pressures a lip. Oh my goodness. I'll get the names right soon enough. I'm going to call Hannah on a push. It's going to be red ball coming out of the red zone. Chucks that one over to Allie. Allie enters the zone for the Warriors, looking at her options. Takes that one around the right wing, pressured by Kylie. Gives that one out top to Jacqueline at the point. Gives that one back over to Allie. Down low to Olivia. Olivia right outside the three-point line on the left wing. Tries to drive down on the baseline. Throws that one up. Hits rim, comes down. Bobbled around. Sayla is able to bring this one out for the Panthers. 4:45 on the clock and counting. Sayla pressured by number 32, Megan. Gets a hand on it. Bobbled around. Looks like Caitlin's able to gain control for the Warriors, but it's going to keep bobbling. Cammie grabs that one. She's down on the floor. Can't get up without bouncing the ball. So it's going to be travel. They're calling it a travel. Megan here to inbound this. Gives that one over to Jacqueline, back over to Megan. Megan taking this one down for the Warriors. 4:26 on the clock, and that's going to be the end of the quarter soon enough. Looks like Jacqueline throws that one over to Allie. Allie down low to Olivia. Olivia throwing that one up into the bucket for 2. Cami takes her time entering the zone for the Panthers. It's a 4-2 game in favor of the Panthers. Just a small, slim lead. One shot can change that any time. Gives that one over to Sayla, but intercepted by Megan. Goes off of red, and it's going to be Panther ball in the red territory. Gives that one back towards the half-court line to Sayla. Sayla entering. Eyed up by Megan. Cami sets a pick. Sayla gets inside the crease. Gets that one down low to Hannah. Hannah bobbles that one, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be red ball coming out. Megan here to carry this one out for the Warriors. Comes down center lane. There's that one over to Allie. Gets it back out top to Jacqueline. Olivia takes that one down towards the baseline, called. Calling Kylie on the foul. We have a substitution. Marissa coming into the game, and it looks like Caitlin's going to grab the bench for the Warriors. Olivia here to chuck the rock in, gives that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline outside the three-point line, gives it over to Megan. Megan inside the three-point line, throws that one down to the baseline. Looks like we had another foul coming in. Calling Jill for the hold. It looks like Kana's kind of come in for the Panthers, and Jill takes the bench. It's going to be red ball down in the Panther territory, and they're going to call a Panther timeout. Seems like these two teams are pretty even. You don't really see the favor going in one way or the other. Each team's making mistakes, but neither team is able to capitalize on those said mistakes. The Warriors are playing a very good defense, giving the Panthers very few chances down underneath the hoop. They're playing very solid underneath there with their formation. They give them a lot of cushion outside the three-point line, but down low it's just as solid as a rock. We're going to have a red ball down low on the Panther territory. We're going to have Allie to inbound this one for the Warriors in the Panther territory. Chucks that in. Looks like Megan's going to take a two-point shot, and she's going to take that one home with a marshmallow in its chops. Here comes Cami down center lane. Pressured by number 2. Turns, shoots as Kana, not able to get it up. Hannah sets that one up into the moon. Looks like Olivia's going to take that one away. Cami's going to body slam Olivia, and they're going to call it. Cami with the block is the call. It's tied at 4. 3:09 on the clock and counting. Looks like Megan's going to take this one in for the Warriors, looking at her options. Takes her look around, gives that one over to Jacqueline on the right wing. Pressured by Kylie. Gives that one back over to Megan. Looks like Kylie knocked off Jacqueline's glasses, and Marissa not able to handle the pass from the Warriors. Looks like Mia's going to come into the game, and Cami going to take a seat on the bench. Can be Panther ball in Panther territory from a missed pass. Inbound goes to Mia. Mia to quarterback to play. Gives it back over to Sayla. Sayla pressured by Megan outside of the three-point line. Tries to get in. Kylie with the block. Sayla with the shot goes off the rim and down. Looks like Kylie battling for it. Keeps this one in. Sayla there to keep control of it. Pressured by Megan vigorously. Sayla exits the zone. Gets a little cushion. Gets a little breathing room. Maybe a little bit of elbow room, if you will. Sayla chucks this one down the right wing to Hannah. Hannah turns, pivots, pressured vigorously by Olivia. Throws that one up, hits the side of the backboard, comes down to Megan. Megan able to gain control for the Warriors. Exiting the zone is Olivia. Olivia chucks that one across the crease to Jacqueline, but not able to control it. It's going to be white ball coming out of the Panther territory with 2:17 on the clock. It's a 4-4 game, tied up like a donkey on steroids. We'll go with that. Mia to exit the zone for the Panthers. Looks like she's going to hand it off to Sayla. Chucks the rock down in the crease. Hannah exits the crease, gives it over to Kana. Sayla outside the three-point line. Boxed out by Megan. Kylie with the block, but Jacqueline picks up where Megan left off. Sayla pivots, chucks the rock out top, and Kylie getting it. Tries to keep it along the half-court line, but looks like Olivia to take that one up. Not able to get it in. Hannah goes down with a jump ball between Hannah and Megan. I'm sorry, I was off my rocker there. 1:45 on the clock. It's still a 4-4 game. It's going to be red ball in the Panther territory. Shot by Megan. Not able to hit it in as the ball spirals out. It's going to be red ball staying in the Panther territory. Olivia to throw this rock in. Hits the potato over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline bounces that one out to Megan. Megan along the right wing tries to head for the crease, not able to do so. But she chucks the rock into the Nile River for 2 points. 4-6 is the score. Panthers are down by 2. 1:32 remaining in the first quarter. Sayla coming into the offensive zone. Eyed up by Megan, tries to box her out. Hannah has it on the right wing, pressured by Allie. Gets that one back over to Sayla. Sayla outside the three-point line, circles around. Looking for an opening, gets past Megan. Chucks the rock up. Goes around, ring around the Rosie and out. Looks like Allie's going to take this one out for the Warriors. Chucks the rock down low to Megan. Megan inside the three-point line, exits the zone for a little bit of elbow room. Looks at what she's got. Takes her good old time with under 1 minute to go in the quarter. Marissa down low to Allie. I mean Olivia, my bad. Number 22 is Olivia. Olivia with 2 shots. First one's a no-go. Jill coming in and Caitlin coming in. Looks like Marissa's going to take the bench for the Warriors. And Hannah's going to get some rest for the Panthers. 51.3 seconds remaining on the clock. Second shot at the lottery. Here we go. Allie with the shot goes in. Makes it a 7-4 game. Saley coming down with haste, the left wing. Pressured by Megan. Tries to get around her. Chucks that one out for Kylie. Kylie throws that one up. Not able to hit it. It's going to be white ball going off of Caitlin.
Protect the basket, girls down there. Protect it.
Tries to get that one to Sayla, but Megan takes that one away for the Warriors. Gets it down low. Cross crease, not able to tame the beast on that one. At 32.4 seconds on the clock. It's a 3-point difference. Panthers are down. Here comes Sayla. Sayla looking for her option. Loses her dribble. Pressured by Megan. Pivots. Gives it over to Kylie. Kylie gives it back over to Sayla at half court. 16 seconds remaining. Sayla gets around Megan. Gets around Jacqueline as well as Allie. Throws that one up into the bucket for 2. Where'd you go? There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first quarter. 6 for the Panthers and 7 for the Warriors. Put it to standby. Go back. It's the same thing as live feed. It just says standby though. Feed. If you're watching this at a later date, we now have a scoreboard. Came in inbound this one for the Panthers to start off the second quarter. Gives it over to Sayla, back over to Cammie. Calls off plays, trying to channel directions. Waiting for something to happen. Something amazing, I guess. Sayla has it outside the three-point line. Dribbles in, stops, pivots back out. Tries to go back in, pressured out by Megan. Looks like Cammy with a 3-point shot, hits rim, comes back down. Allie coming away with it, gives it over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline coming out on a mad break, pressured by Kylie, gives that one over to Caitlin. Caitlin on the left side for Megan. Megan with a 3-point shot, 2-point shot, my bad. Taken away by Cammy. Cammy coming down with haste, pressured by Megan, gets just absolutely demolishes Megan. He's going to be called a block. Cammy gives it over to Kylie. Kylie with the shot. Hits, sounds like a stoved finger. Megan also taking it down onto the floor. Looks like she's having a rough night tonight. 7:07 on the clock, 1-point difference. 6 for the Panthers and 7 for the Warriors. Number 22, Olivia sending that one in to Megan. Megan crossing the half-court line for the Warriors. Megan takes a look around, gets to Jacqueline, down low to Allie. Allie gives it back out to Megan. Takes her trip down the right lane, gives it over to Allie. Allie dribbles in, pressured by Kana, shoots it up and called for a travel. A substitution, Hannah coming in, and Kylie getting some rest on the bench. 6:47 on the clock. Panthers are down by 1, 6-7 the score. Sayla coming into the zone, pressured by Megan, boxing her out of the 3-point line. Sayla gets under the bucket, throws that one up, hits rim, comes back down, scramble for it. Olivia gets a hand on it, but Sayla rips it away. Olivia throws that one out. Allie not able to contain it. 6:31 on the clock. Came to inbound for the Panthers in right around half court. Sayla has it. Gives it over to Cammy. Gives that one over to Sayla. Sayla outside the 3-point line, looks at her options. Drives out along the left. Cammy has it. Looks out and around, pressured by Megan. Gives it off to Sayla out towards the half court. Sayla drives in, throws that one up. 2 points for Sayla. Takes the lead for the Panthers with 1 point being the difference. It's 8-7 with 5:55 on the clock in the second quarter. Goes it over to Caitlin, over to Jacqueline. Off the right side to Allie. To the middle, Olivia has it. Travels, but not called. Down low on the right wing to Allie, my bad. Megan has it for a 2-point shot. Hits rim, comes down. Caitlin able to get it, but it goes off of her and out of bounds. They're going to call it a red ball. Olivia having it. Gives that one over to Allie. Allie with a shot for the Warriors. Hits rim, comes back out, goes off of Cammy. Olivia hits it onto the line, and it's going to be white ball coming out. 5:30 on the clock. 8 for the Panthers and 7 for the Warriors. Cammy inbounding it for Sayla, exiting the zone with slowness and composure. Gives that one over to the right wing to Hannah. Hannah looking for an option. Takes a dribble with it. Looking to get jiggy with it. Cammy has it outside the zone at the point. Takes a drive at the point, or double dribbles. And it's going to be Warrior ball coming out of the zone. 5:09 on the clock. 8-7 still the score. Megan to inbound. Gives it to Jacqueline, back over to Megan. Megan to quarterback this one. Gives it over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline goes down the right wing to Allie. Gives it inside to Olivia. Olivia shooting it. Hannah able to get a hand on it. Kana walking away with it, giving it over to Sayla. Sayla bobbling it. Jacqueline's the one carrying it away. Going to call Kana on a push. 1-and-1 is called, and we're going to have a few shots. If you're not familiar with the term 1-and-1, basically if you get one free throw. If you make that free throw, you get a second shot at it, but if you miss the first one, it's just play ball. Here's Jacqueline. The shot, not tasting the rainbow today as Hannah comes down with it for the Panthers, exiting the zone. Looks like she gets around Caitlin. I only have 2 to beat. She's down low on the baseline, loses control, and I can't see past the speaker. Let me see if I can get closer to the line. Or the edge. All right, here's Megan exiting the zone, crosses the half-court line for the Warriors. Chucks that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline goes down the right wing to Allie, gives that one in for Olivia. Olivia going back over to Allie, faking a shot, bounces it down, getting called for a double dribble. 4:31 on the clock. 1 point separates these two teams. Here's Sayla coming out of the zone. Nice and slow. Chucks that one down to Kana. Number 22 able to pressure, but Kana keeps possession of it. Looks for an option, gives that one over to Hannah. Hannah getting the ball, gives it over to Cami for a free throw, basically. Goes off rim. Sayla able to keep control of it. Pressured by Megan. Gets it around, gets it over to Cami. Cami with a shot. Hits rim, comes back down. It looks like Allie's going to keep control of it. Checks that one out to Jacqueline. Jacqueline with a breakaway throws that one up. 2 points for the Warriors. Takes the lead. 9-8 is the score. Cami coming down with haste, wants to answer that call. Gives it off to Sayla. Sayla outside the three-point line, drives into the key, keeps control of it. There's that one out to Hannah. Hannah takes the shot. Sayla looking for a pass, drives instead. She takes it up and switches that one like a bucket of chicken. It's finger looking good, ladies and gentlemen. 10-9 is the score. 3:33 on the clock. Here comes Megan outside of the zone. Is that one over to Jacqueline? Back over to Megan, over to Caitlin. There's that one back out top to Jacqueline, off to the right side, inside the key. Allie gives it back over to Olivia on the right side, gives that one out top for Jacqueline. Jacqueline faking the pass, gives it back over to Megan. Megan with a shot for two, sinks that one down, answers the Panthers' call, and answers it well. 11-10 with 3:09 on the clock. Cami throws that one over to Hannah. Hannah goes down on the baseline, throws the one up. Not able to get the 2 points, but she's going to get 2 tries at a free throw. This could tie up the game with just making one of these. 2 of these will take the lead. This score is 10-11. 3 minutes exact on the clock. Luck is a lady tonight. 11-11. A lot of ones on the scoreboard. Hannah with the shot. Able to sink the second one, gives the Panthers a 1-point lead. Jacqueline inbounds to Megan. Megan crossing the half-court line. Past Sayla, gives it over to Caitlin. Caitlin outside the three-point line, chucks that one court wide. Nationwide's on your side tonight. Allie shooting that one up. Not going to call it. Can't call it on the foul. They're not going to call the 2 points. Well, she gets a 1-1. Kylie coming in for Kana. Kana takes a bench. Kylie getting a crack at the action. It's a 1-1. She makes the first, she gets the second shot. If not, it's fair game. Chucks the rock up, hits the rim, comes back down off the shelf. Allie going up for the secondary. Sinks that one home. My bad, that was Olivia. Cami exiting the zone, crosses half court. Throws it over to Sayla. Sayla enters the three-point line, treads the line, actually. She goes down towards the baseline, pressured by Allie. Turns. They're calling Olivia on a block. I'll get Olivia and Allie. Okay, they're sisters. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Cami chucking the rock into Hannah. Hannah bobbling it. Sayla able to pick it up at the three-point line. Turns. Tries to get inside, but not able to. Turns out and about. She does the hokey pokey. Throws that one over to Cami. Cami throws that one down low to Hannah. Hannah chucking the rock. Not out top to Sayla. Sayla's driving in. Hits the key. Throws that one up. 2 points and counting. Here comes Megan out of the zone for the Warriors. Panthers lead by 1 point, 14-13 with 2 minutes exact on the clock. Caitlin has it, pressured by Cami. Throws that one over to Allie, down low to Olivia. Olivia shoots that one up, not able to get it in. Bobbled around, Jill fighting for it. It goes off of Allie. It's going to be a white ball coming out of Panther territory. 1:50 on the clock, 14-13 is the score. Warriors looking for a substitution, but they're going to play on. Cami driving this one in. Throws that one up to Jill. Calling Olivia for the swing. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. That's nice. Substitution, Marissa coming in and Caitlin taking the bench for the Warriors. Sorry, I did not get that on camera. Kylie getting the inbound outside the three-point line, gives it over to Sayla. Sayla bobbling it. Megan getting that one away to Jacqueline. Jacqueline breaking away with it. They're calling Cami on a push. Substitution for the Panthers. Mia coming on and Cammy going off. One and one for Megan. She makes the first, she gets the second shot at it. If not, it's going to be fair game. Hits the rim, comes back down. And it looks like Allie's going to keep control of it, throwing that one out top for Marissa. Marissa bobbling it, gets it over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline throwing that one down low to Olivia, throwing it up for a layup. Sinks that one like a Titanic, and it's going to be a 15-14 game. Panthers are trailing now with 1:23 on the clock. Here's Sayla entering the zone, goes around the right wing, drives down towards the baseline, stopped by Allie. It's going to be traveling on Sayla. We got a substitution, Kana coming in and Jill taking the bench with 1:13 on the clock. It's a 1-point difference. Megan taking this one out of the Warriors territory. Pressured by Sayla. There's that one over to number 10. Gets it down low to Allie. Allie stops up, gives it in for Olivia, but Sayla able to rip that one away from the jaws of life. Here comes Sayla. Sayla bobbling it, able to get that one over to Kylie, but stops it with her face, running out of bounds, grabbing it. It's going to be a red ball coming out. 52.7 seconds on the clock. Olivia throwing this one in for Megan. Megan chucking this one over on the left side for Jacqueline. Out top of the point for Marissa. Marissa giving that one over to Megan on the right side. Throws that one even further deep on the right side to Allie. Allie out top to Marissa. Marissa at the point. Throws it left side and called for a travel. 34.8 seconds on the clock. Panthers down by 1 in the second quarter. Kylie throwing this rock in for Sayla. Sayla taking a look at her options. There's that one over to Kylie out at top of the point. There's that one over to Hannah on the right side. She takes a shot for 2. Hits rim, comes down. She gets her own rebound and sinks that one up. Goes around the toilet bowl and finally flushes down. 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 16-15. Panthers are up by 1. Gives that one over to Marissa down low on the right side to Allie. Allie looking for an option. Gives it back up top for Marissa. 6, 5. Jacqueline over to Megan. Megan looking for a shot. 2, 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the second quarter. 16 for the Panthers and 15 for the Warriors. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Slippery Rock Panthers taking on the Bethel Warriors. We're switching sides, so the Panthers are shooting on the far net and the Warriors shooting on the near. Panthers have the inbound, Selah having this. Gives it over to Cami. Cami dribbling down towards the baseline, throws that one up. Not able to hit it, goes off of Selah and towards the out of bounds. Megan lets it go. It's going to be red ball coming out. 7:49 on the clock. It's a 16-15 game. Panthers are in the lead by 1. Megan coming in. There's that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline getting that one down low to Allie. It goes off of Jill and out of bounds. I'm sorry, if you're watching this at home, there's probably just a big jump cut there. 16 for the Panthers, 15 for the Warriors. I forgot to hit the go button. Goes off of white and is coming down red. Allie throwing this one into Olivia. Olivia throwing this one up for 2, not able to get that one in. Gets a secondary shot, hits the rim, comes back down. Going off of Olivia, Allie able to keep control of that. Throws that one down to Jacqueline. Jacqueline inside the 3-point line, dribbles that one out and around. Jacqueline chucks it down the right side, but Cami able to take this one away. Coming down with a fire in her heart. Throws it up. Not able to hit 2, but Megan comes down with it away from the Warriors. Cami able to take that one away, pick in her pocket, throws that one down low to Hannah. No one to beat. Throws it up, hits rim, comes back down. Looks like the Warriors bobble around for it. Jill has it now, throws that one up, hits the rim, comes back down. Hannah with the secondary, hits rim and comes back down. Caitlin able to keep control of it. Jill fighting for it. It's going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be red ball coming out of the Warriors' territory. 16 for the Panthers, 15 for the Warriors. 1 point separates the two teams right now. Megan to quarterback the play. 7 minutes and counting on the clock. There's that one over to the left, or to the right. It would be their right, my left. Megan has it now coming inside the zone, pressured by calling Selah with the push. It's going to be red ball down low, according to the ref. We're going to pull it out to the side instead. Olivia inbound this one, gives that one over to Allie. Allie outside the line. It's called for a double dribble. It's going to be white ball coming out. Cami chucking the rock into Selah. Selah taking this one into the territory. Goes down the left side, gets down to the baseline, looks up, shoots, blocked off by Allie. Goes off of Allie and out of bounds. It might have been Megan, my bad. It's one of the two, I think. Could have been the Velociraptor that we keep locked up in the back. Cami chucking the rock out top for Kylie. Kylie bobbling it. Selah able to keep control of it. Pressured by Megan. Kylie setting a block. Selah going down the left wing, stops, heads in towards the crease, loses control, goes off Jill. Selah has it, throws that one up, squishes that like it's nothing but easy money. They're calling 3 seconds on the Panthers, not sure which person individually, but a 6:20 on the clock. Coming out to Megan with the ball. The shot does not count. Panthers still at 16, and the Warriors also at 15. 1 point separates it, and the Panthers are the leading horse right now. Megan throwing that one over to Caitlin. Caitlin looking for an option. Wrestles with Cami for it, and it's going to be white ball coming out of the zone. Cami chucking the rock into Selah. Selah dribbling this one out center field. Gives that one off to Cami. Cami hits baseline, going inside the crease. Gets rid of it before she travels. Cami able to get it, but it's going to be called out of bounds. Gonna be Warrior ball. 5:51 on the clock and counting. Chucks that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline going inside, but goes off of Cami, swatting that away. No way, Jose. Not today. 5:44 on the clock. Still 1 point difference. Panthers still in the lead. I believe Elvis has just left the building. Elvis is back in the building. Don't worry about it. Marissa coming into the field and Caitlin going out. Looks like Olivia's going to be the inbounder. Hannah swats that away before it goes inside. Going to redo that. Olivia to check that one in. Is that Olivia? For the life of me, I cannot get the two sisters not confused. Jacqueline throwing that one into the middle. Marissa giving that one back over to Megan. Megan gaining control, pressured by Kylie. I can't get my phone out to check without, completely losing concentration. pressured by Sayla. Megan looking for an option, pivots, throws that one out towards the three-point line. Sayla able to gain control, pressured by Allie. Called for a double dribble is Sayla. It's going to be red ball down in the Panther territory. 5:17 on the clock. It's still a 1-point difference. I can't for the life of me. All right, there we go. I was right. Olivia had to inbound it. Chucks it over to Allie. Allie throwing this one up for two. Does so. Takes the lead for the Warriors. 5:14 on the clock. It's a 17-16 game. 1-point differential still in the third quarter. Cami looking for her options. Pressured by Marissa out at the top of the crease. Cami driving in. Loses control. Looks like it's going to be a dog pile for the ball. It's going to be red ball coming out. 4:55 on the clock. 16-17 is the score. Warriors are leading the Panthers in this race right now. Megan coming out, pressured by Sayla. Sayla going to get called for the block. It's going to be red ball coming in at half court. 4:48 on the clock. 1-point differential right now. Kano wants to sub in. Marissa gets the inbound for the Warriors. Sends that one over to Olivia. Olivia going down towards the baseline. Throws that one up. Not able to hit that one in. Hannah able to get the rebound for the Panthers. Coming out with it is Sayla. Sayla pressured by Olivia. Going down the left wing is Sayla. Sayla outside the three-point line stops it up. Gives it over to Kylie. Kylie outside for Cami. Cami with a short pass to Sayla. Going down low. Pivoting. Trying to get inside. Takes her time outside the crease. Out at the point. Looks for her options. Takes a three-point shot instead. Able to hit that. With easy lemonade money. 19-17. Panthers with a 2-point lead now. That's the biggest lead we've had in a quarter, I believe. Megan going in for two. Hits the rim, comes back down. Hannah able to gain control. Gets that one out for Cami. Cami going down. Pressured by Allie. Gets that one to Kylie. Kylie loses control with it. Good thing we have padding, or else someone might have some bloody kneecaps. Substitution for the Panthers. Hannah coming into the game. Looks like Jill's going to take the bench. Megan bringing this one out for the Warriors. 4 minutes and counting. Timeout for the Warriors. 19 for the Panthers and 17 for the Warriors. 3:56 on the clock. Seems like the Warriors still holding a strong defense, but they're just not able to capitalize on some shots. They've had plenty of shots and plenty of chances to capitalize, but they're just not able to do it. It seems like the Panthers are slowly learning how to defend against them. They're looking for shots down low, and they're starting to get them as the Warriors are starting to weaken up on defense, maybe from fatigue. It might be from consistent pushing of the Panthers that's wearing them down. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It seems like the Panthers are starting to get some elbow room from the Warriors. It's still a one-shot game, though. I'm not calling any team out of this game until that buzzer sounds. I don't think either team has really made that significant of a change from their original game plan. They're just playing their game, and they're playing it to the best of their ability. And they're just going to take shots that they think they can sink. They're just going to try to make solid passes. Warriors, if they tighten up and take more shots they know they can sink rather than gambling, I think they might be the victors in this. No team is out of it. No team is out of it until the end of the game. Megan to inbound it for the Warriors at half court, giving that one over to Allie. Allie going around the right side. Stops, gives that one back out to the point to Megan. Along the left side, Marissa not able to control that, as she's not 6'2". Cami chucking the rock over to Sayla. Sayla bringing this one out of the zone for the Panthers. 3:48 on the clock. Not ticking yet, but it will shortly. Hopefully the scoreboard men can figure that out. Sayla going around the left wing, going down low towards the crease, throws that one up. Not able to make that one in. Looks like Olivia going down. It's called for a travel. 3:48 on the clock still. 19 for the Panthers, 17 for the Warriors. It's going to be an inbound Panther in the Warriors territory. Cami getting that one out to the point is Sayla. Sayla outside the three-point line, takes a look around, sees her surroundings, takes a walk on nature, goes down towards the crease, throws that one back out for Kylie. Kylie chucking the rock over to the left side. Cami throws that one down low to Hannah. Hannah dribbles inside the crease, trips, goes down. We're going to call a block. Calling Allie with the block. Cami checks the rock down low to Sayla, but goes out of bounds. 3:34 on the clock. 19 for the Panthers, 17 for the Warriors. Is it staying down here? It's going to be Panther ball in Warriors territory still. Cammy to inbound it for the Panthers. Chucks it past down low to Kana. Kana pivots, turns, shoots, hits nothing, and goes down to Hannah. Hannah hitting the rim, coming down, hitting Allie right on the noggin. Calling Allie on a push. It's going to be 2 shots for Hannah. We got 3:28 on the clock. Panthers with a 2-point lead, 19-17. See if Hannah can win the lottery tonight. She's done excellent in 3 throws so far. She's hit almost every one she's gone for. Got a substitution, Caitlin coming in. It looks like Allie's going to take the bench. In the first half, the Panthers had 9 fouls, according to the scorebooks, and the Warriors only having 4. Leader of fouls after the first half was Cammy Coleman with 3 out of the 9. Megan exiting the zone, pressured by Saylor right off the bat. 19-17 with 3:20 on the clock. We're going to call number 10, Jacqueline, for the block. It's going to be Panther ball at half court. 3:19 on the clock. Panthers still have a 2-point lead. Not able to extend it at this point. Is that one into Sayla. Sayla at the 3-point line, pressured by Megan. Looks around. Loses her dribble, gives it over to Kylie. Kylie gives it back over to Sayla. Able to dribble it around, gets down towards the baseline, throws that rock out top for Kylie. Kylie with a 3-point shot, hits rim, comes down. Sayla able to gain control. And it goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was tipped by Olivia. Out of bounds. Just under 3 minutes. 2:58 on the clock. It's still a 2-point difference. Panthers at 19. And the Warriors at 17. Cammy to inbound this one for the Panthers. There's the rock over to Sayla. Sayla outside the 3-point line. Let me zoom out a little for you there. Sayla treads the point. Pivots, goes back around. Tries to get it around Jacqueline. Goes up for the 2-point shot. Hits rim, comes back down. And it looks like Megan's going to exit the zone for the Warriors. Pressured by Cammy, but backs off. Gets it over to Marissa. Marissa pressured vigorously by Cammy. Pressured up is Jacqueline by Kylie. Megan has it. They're coming down the left wing. Looks for an option. Chucks it out top for Jacqueline. Kylie with the push. It's going to be red ball down in the Panther territory. 2:57 on the clock. 19-17 still the score. Panthers leading by 2. Megan has it now for the Warriors. Pressured by Sayla. Megan looking for anything at all. Panthers leaving down low on the slot, wide open. The shot from the 3-point line hits the rim, comes down. Pressure from Olivia and Kana cause a jump ball. It's going to be Panther ball. Hello. They look like ants. Sayla getting the inbound for the Panthers. 2:38 and counting on the clock. Sayla goes around the 3-point line, stops, pivots, gives it back out top to Kylie. Kylie chucks the rock over to Kana. Kana outside the 3-point line, dribbles in past Caitlin. Olivia exiting the zone for the Warriors. Not entirely sure if she just wants to hit the scoreboard, man. We're going to call a timeout for the Panthers. 2:15 on the clock, a 2-point difference. 19-17 is the score. Panthers in the lead by 2. Seems like the Panthers are playing much more aggressive, trying to force the hand of Bethel. As the Panthers are leaving down low in the slot, wide open at times. Once Bethel figures this out and starts having cherry pickers down low, if they flood the paint more than what they are, the Panthers are playing kind of a crown up top with 3 defenders defending the point and the wings. You have 2 people down low. If Bethel's able to throw 3 people down low, it'll open up a pass wide open. That's all if Bethel can see it, though. 2:15 on the clock, 19 for the Panthers, 17 for the Warriors. We have a substitution during the timeout. Allie taking the court and Olivia going off. Olivia looks like she has a little bit of a headache or eyesight trouble. Not sure what is going on there. Maybe she lost a contact. Sayla looking for an option, gives it over to Kylie. Kylie bobbling it, able to keep control of it. Pressured by Jacqueline outside of the slot. Gives that one into Hannah. Hannah tries to go down inside the paint. Allie there to box her up, going up for it. Foul is called. Calling Allie on a block. Hannah able to draw that foul. 1:57 on the clock. 19-17 still the score. Missed out buzzard. It looks like Bethel's having trouble with 2 players. So we might be playing 4-on-4 basketball right now. Olivia having eyesight trouble, and it looks like Allie might have in fact fouled out. Knowing Scott Toth, we might just play some 4-on-4 basketball right now. You're going to let Allie play on. This is all theory. I do not actually know if this is the case or not. Cammy going to inbound for the Panthers. 19 for the Panthers, 17 for the Warriors. Cammy chucks the rock off to the left side. Kylie over to Hannah. Hannah outside the three-point line takes her time. Tries to dribble in towards the baseline. Shoots it up for 2. Able to hit the rim with it. Kana getting a hand on it. Going down with it is Jacqueline and Caitlin. Going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be called red ball. Coming out of red territory. It's 19-17. 2-point difference with 2:04 on the clock and counting. Megan able to bring this one out to quarterback to play. Gives it over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline going down the left side. Turns, pivots, gives it back out top to Allie. Allie looking for options. Dribbles this one out and around the three-point line. Losing her footing is Hannah. Goes over to Megan. Megan looking for an option. Goes down low towards the baseline. Throws that one out top for Allie. Allie going across the free throw line. Cammy able to take that one away. They call it white ball down low. I missed what the call was. Either way, it's white ball coming out with 1:36 on the clock. 19-17 is the score. Nearing the end of this third quarter. Cammy chucks the rock down low to Kana. Kana throwing that one up. Plays ring around the Rosie. Does not have pocket full of Posey. Allie coming the other way with 1 to beat. Throws that one up. Hits it in. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a tie ball game at 19 apiece. 1:18 on the clock. Inbound goes over to Kylie. Gives it over to Sayla. Sayla going to quarterback this play for the Panthers. The Panthers looking to answer quickly. Hannah down low. Throws this one up. Hits rim. Comes down. The secondary shot. Throws it up. Third time. The charm. Bell, baby. A triple. There's Hannah with taking back the lead. 21-19 within a minute of the third quarter. Throwing that one out towards the half-court line. Goes off of Cammy's foot. Goes over to Allie. Goes down low to Jacqueline. Jacqueline trading the baseline. Throws that one up. Not able to hit it. Looks like Sayla's going away with it. Tries to run the gauntlet. Throws that one out. They're going to call a block with 34.9 seconds on the clock. Panthers lead by 2. Calling Megan with a block. Jill comes into the game, and Cammy goes out. 34.9. Panthers at 21, and the Warriors at 19. Cammy gives it over to Sayla. Sayla outside the three-point line, turns, looks for an option, gets it around Megan, gets that one. Hannah gains control of that one. Takes a little bit of a dribble outside the three-point line, throws that one down low to Jill. Jill turns, shoots, hits the rim, comes back down. Looks like Jacqueline trying to gain control of that. Able to get this one out of the zone is Jacqueline. Jacqueline carrying it still. Stops at the free throw line, gives it over to Caitlin. Caitlin throwing that one up. Hits the rim, comes back down, and Allie able to keep it alive. It scores! Ties the ball game up at 21 apiece. 3, 2, one. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the third quarter. 21-21 is the score. What a ball game do we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like neither team's really getting that big of a break. Yeah. All right, Cami to inbound it. Welcome back to the final quarter of these two teams. Bethel Warriors versus the Slippery Rock Panthers. Salas here outside the three-point line looking in. Chucks it up for three. Plays ring around the rosy and chucks it out of full posy. Salah looking to get around Jacqueline, or Marissa, my bad. Throws that one up for two is Salah. 23-21. Panthers retake the lead with that shot. 7:35 remaining in this regulation. Throws it over to Jacqueline, down low to Caitlin, back out to Jacqueline. Jacqueline outside the three-point line, treads it, goes up with a two-point shot, hits the top of the backboard, comes back down. Hannah able to gain control of the ball. Takes her time and exits the zone slow. Leaves it off for Cami to quarterback the play. Three-point shot, hits the backboard, comes back down. Looks like Marissa coming down with it for the Warriors. Gives it over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline loses control of it. Turns, pivots, looks for an outlet. Throws it over to Caitlin. Caitlin outside at the side of the zone goes over to Megan. On the right side to Allie. Allie down towards the baseline, pressured by Hannah. Megan shoots, not able to score that one, and Sayla able to come down with the rebound. Sayla coming out of the zone. Crosses half-court line. 6:47 on the clock. Panthers lead by 2. 23-21 is the score. Hannah outside the right side. Pushes down, stops, shoots. Kane able to regain control of the rebound. Throws that one up as well. Hits the rim, comes back down. Goes off of Sayla's foot and out of bounds. 6 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Still a 2-point difference in this game. Here comes Megan. Megan goes over the half-court line. Takes her time, looks at her options. Gives it over to Marissa, over to Allie. Allie looking for an option. Gives it up to Jacqueline, over to Megan. Megan back down to Allie. Allie down towards the baseline, pressured by Jill. Gets it down low to Megan. Shoots it up, hits the backside of the backboard, and goes out of bounds. Gonna be a Panther ball coming out. We're gonna call it going off of white. It's 6:07 on the clock. 23-21 is the score. Shot by Jacqueline, goes out of bounds, or goes out to Cami. Cami going down the lane. It's called for a travel. And the Panther ball coming out with just under 6 minutes to go in the quarter. 23-21. Panthers still lead by 2. Still anyone's game. Jacqueline chucks the rock over to Megan. Megan looking for a shot, throws that one up. Not able to hit anything. It goes out of bounds. Hey, look, it's my knee. 5:50 on the clock. 23 for the Panthers, 21 for the Warriors. Inbound from Cami goes to Sayla. Seems like Bethel's still able to push, but just hitting a brick wall at this point. Throws it down low to Hannah. Hannah getting control of it, bounces it. Pressured by Megan. Loses it to Megan. Megan going out on the left side for the Warriors. There's that one across crease at Marissa. Goes over to Allie. Allie fakes the shot, gets it around Jill. Stops at Hannah, throws that one out to Marissa. Outside the three-point line. Through out to the point to Megan. Over to the left side. Jacqueline throws it up. Hits rim, comes back down to Allie with 2 more points on the board for the Warriors. Ties the ball game up at 23 apiece. 5:11 on the clock. Sayla exiting the zone for the Panthers, looking to answer this with fire. Fire can solve any problem you have. You have a house? Fire. You got a leak in your boat? Fire. Here comes Jacqueline for the Warriors coming down the left side. Looking for the shot, throws it up. Coming down, red ball. Got a substitution for the Panthers. Kylie coming on and Hannah going off onto the bench. Allie giving it into Jacqueline. Jacqueline playing and ringing around the rosy outside the three-point line. Over to Megan. Megan giving it down low to Allie. Fakes the shot, goes down. It's called for a travel. 4:41 on the clock, tied at 23 apiece. Taylor takes it down nice and slow. Hits the baseline. Turns out, goes over to Cammie. Cammie throws that one over to Kylie. No signal, so I don't know what they're calling. 4:24 on the clock, 23 all in the fourth quarter. Sayla there to greet Megan. Megan able to get around her. Sayla latches on though. Marissa has it. Pressured by Cammie, gives it over to Jacqueline outside of the half-court line. Chucks that one over to Megan. Megan loosely handles that one. Sayla there to say hello. Allie turns, throws that one down on the right side. Marissa with a shot, hits the rim, comes back down. Handled by Megan, gives that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline tossing out, and coming down with it is Kana. Kana giving it over to Sayla. Sayla bobbling it, able to pick it up, chucks it over to Cammie. 3:50 on the clock, 23 all is the score in the fourth quarter. Cammie looking at her options. Gives it over to Sayla. Sayla with a shot. Hits the rim, comes down to Caitlin. Caitlin for the Warriors, brings it out. Looks like here comes Jacqueline down the left side with fire. Bounces that one in for Allie. Allie tossing it up, hits the rim, comes back down. Handled by Sayla, and it's going to be out of bounds. Touched by Allie as her foot was out of bounds, and it's going to be Panther ball exiting the zone with 3:29 on the clock. Goes into Sayla. Sayla taking this one in. Both teams looking for that little bit of an edge, looking for that one mistake to capitalize on to take the lead. Kana not able to control the pass from Sayla, and it's going to be 3:17 on the clock. Jill going off, and Hannah coming onto the court. There's that over to Marissa, over to Allie. Allie on the right side, outside the three-point line, throws that one into Jacqueline. Going to be called for a travel. 3:04 on the clock, 23-23 is the score. Came here to inbound it to Sayla. Sayla goes down into the offensive zone, slow and steadily. Stopped by Marissa, throws that one out to Kylie. Kylie outside the three-point line, gives it over to Cammie. But a timeout by the Panthers. 2:51 on the clock. That is a 23-all game in the fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are fighting for their lives right now. Each team just pushing so hard, just waiting for the other team to slip up. Neither team is losing composure, though. They're both fatiguing at the same amount at the same time. So either way it goes, they're both going to have the same energy going into this final stretch of the game. I think the first team that finally starts breaking, the other team's going to answer right away. That seems to be the rhythm of the game right now. The Panthers seem that they'll push hard enough that they'll finally score. But the Warriors are always quick to answer. If the Panthers are able to get that edge with the first shot and play solid defense down low, I think that the Panthers might have a shot at taking home this win. You never know, though. The game's never over until it's really over. It's not over until the fat lady sings. 8 seconds remaining in this timeout. I don't know what else I can fill this time with. Cammie to inbound it to Sayla. Sayla looking at her options. Takes it in. Goes down on the baseline. Throws that one up. For 2 points! Sayla getting the 2-point. That 2-point lead that's been oh so waited and desired for in this game. Megan bringing this one out for the Warriors, looking for an instant answer. Allie giving it back over to Megan, but bobbles it, gives it over to Marissa, back over to Allie, outside the 3-point line, pressured by Cammie. Allie giving that one over to Caitlin, over to the right side to Megan. Called for the travel, no shot, no score. 25 for the Panthers, 23 for the, I almost said Eagles, for the Warriors. 2:30 on the clock. Sayla going down low to Hannah on the baseline, throws that one up, not able to sink the bucket, goes off of Kana and out of bounds. 2:11 on the clock. It's all the time that remains in this hourglass that is this game. If both teams are not tied at the end of it. Marissa has it outside, gives it inside to Jacqueline. Jacqueline treading that line. Calling Kylie with the hold. It's going to be the Warriors ball in the Panther territory. 2:01 on the clock. 2 points separate these two teams, and the victor, or the leading horse, is the Panthers right now. Goes off of Kylie. Let's try this one more time. Jacqueline tries to chuck the rock in. Does not leave the lane. But they're calling her. That she did. 1:59 on the clock. It's going to be Panther ball coming out. Sayla taking it out of the zone. Chucks it over to the right side for Cammie. Cammie looking at her options. Turns. Takes her good old time since she has the lead, but it's not much. One slip up is all that matters. That could all change the game. That went over to Sayla on the right side. Throws it up. Blocked by Marissa. Kana throwing that one up, hitting the backboard. Kana with a secondary shot. Sinks it down and extend the lead to 4. Marissa losing her shoe. We play on. Never mind. We aren't going to play on. We're going to take our time. We're going to take a walk down the park. I want to bake a cake. You guys want to bake a cake? I'm going to bake a cake. All right. 1:25 on the clock. Panthers lead by 4. 27 for the Panthers, 23 for the Warriors, and a timeout for the Warriors is called. Like I said in the last timeout, if the Panthers are able to get that lead and hold it on defense, they will win this game. And so far, that has been true. I'm not sure if the scoreboard is still on in the archive, of course. I don't have a way to throw a live feed of the scoreboard on, other than doing this from time to time, but I'm at a very askew angle, if you want to call it that. It seems like the Panthers are just going out there with fire. They're keeping the momentum going in their favor. They're able to shut down the Warriors' offense. The fatigue of not having a substitution is weighing on them very heavily right now. I'm not sure what the situation with Olivia is, but if we do get any information, we will bring it to you. Welcome back from the timeout. 27 is the score for the Panthers, and 23 are the Warriors' points. Megan's going to get a free inbound to Allie. Allie looking around, takes it down on the right side, stops, throws out rock into the middle. Megan throwing it up, hitting the backboard. Caitlin able to keep control of it, throwing it up once more. Hannah able to get it. It's going to be a jump ball. They're going to call Hannah for a travel. It's going to be Warrior ball in the Panther territory. 1:12 on the clock. Inbound by Allie. There's that one into Jacqueline. Jacqueline turning. Pressured by Kylie. It looked like Allie throwing that one up and called for a travel. Panther ball coming out of Panther territory. 1:07 on the clock. 27 points for the Panthers. 23 for the Warriors. Coach calling for a full court press, but they're not listening. Sayla going down along the line. Marissa there to pressure her aggressively. Cammie has it outside the 3. Marissa there to give it her all. Look at the spirit in this kid. It's amazing. If the varsity players had that kind of spirit, this would be a much more amazing game. They're going to call Cammie with a travel. 45.3 seconds on the clock. 4 points is the difference. Panthers are in the lead. 27-23. 43 seconds remaining in regulation. Allie bobbles it, goes out of bounds. Panther ball coming out. Panther territory. 40 seconds exact on the clock. Sayla pressured by Marissa, my bad. Sayla at the three-point line turns. 35 seconds remaining. Sayla coming out around the point. Takes her time. Takes a walk in the park. Goes down in the crease. Stops. Looks for an outlet. Gives it over to Kylie. Kylie grabbing it. Panthers just playing keep away. 23 seconds remaining in regulation. Gives it over to Sayla. Sayla, or is that Kana? No, that's Sayla. I was right. Don't make me doubt me. Sayla going around the left side. Going down. They're going to call Kana with an illegal block. They're going to call a timeout for the Warriors. 14.4 seconds on the clock. A 4-point difference is still the only thing that separates these two teams in this moment. It seems like the Warriors are seeing fading daylight, but it's not over until the fat lady sings, ladies and gentlemen. If the Panthers lower their guard just a little bit, the Warriors can capitalize with a full court press, can get a second shot out, even possibly making one of those. A three-point shot would give them the game if the Panthers leave it unanswered. But I think the Panthers are going to step up to the plate and hold their grit, hold their lunch down. It's 27-23 on the scoreboard right now. Warriors are rearing to go. They're ready to go. They're on their horse, ready to push down, ready to push out. They're going to push it way out. Welcome back from the break. It's 27 for the Panthers, 23 for the Warriors. 14.3 seconds, 13 and counting. Megan coming down. She needs to come down with fire. Cami takes it away, going down the left wing. 6 seconds and counting. Cami stops, three-point shot. Hits the rim, comes down. 1 second remaining. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the ball game. 29 for the Panthers and 23 for the Warriors. The Panthers are victorious over the Warriors. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the ball game. Tune in next time, or tune in about 20 minutes for the varsity game. Oh shoot, I don't have the roster for the other team. Oh well. I was busy with other stuff. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bethel Warriors taking on. Hey, can you take out the SD card from that thing and give it to me? Number 23, and Sean taking the face-off. Ben handing that one back to Titus. Titus taking this one down the right wing. Pressure's in. Boxed out by number 20. It's a down low to Sean. Sean turns, shoots, hits the rim, comes back down. 23 throwing that one long for 5. 5 takes one down, shoots it up, hits the side of the backboard, comes back down to Titus. Titus throwing that one back in. Number 5 to throw this one in for the Warriors. Titus there to push him. Try to push him for a mistake. There's that one down into the paint. Number 12 bobbles. It goes out of bounds, and it's going out white. Penalty called. Calling Josh for, we'll call it slashing, because why not? 5:39 on the clock. 23 throwing this one in for the Warriors. Gets past Sean, bounces that one in for number 20. 20 underneath the hoop. Looks up at the tower of Ben. There's that one cross crease to number 5. Titus able to intercept that one coming down the left wing. Titus hits the center court. Takes this one down right wing. Pressure by number 20. Gets that one down on the baseline. Throws that one up and inside. Jacob able to get the control of that. Throwing that one in for number 2. Up on the scoreboard. 2-0. 5:15 in counting on the score, or on the clock. Number 12 coming down. Gives it over to number 5. Number 23 has it on the right wing. Pressured by Sean. Tries to get around Sean. Able to do so. Throws that one up for 2. Number 23 scoring 2 for the Warriors. It's 2-2 with 4:58 on the clock and counting. Gives that to Josh. It's back over to Titus. Titus inside the zone for the Warriors. Jacob called for a travel. .23 throwing that over to 12. 12 taking this one down for the Warriors. Tries to get it around Josh, able to do so. Gets inside the three-point line, inside the crease, throws that one up. Hits the rim, comes back down. Looks like Sean's able to keep control of that. Gives it over to Titus. Titus with no one to beat. Let's see if he can run the gauntlet. He slows down, takes it outside the three-point line, goes inside the crease, throws that one up. Not able to hit the bucket. Looks like Ben and 20 fight for it. Number 20 takes it away for the Warriors with no one to beat except Josh. Goes up for it, hits the rim, comes down. Looks like Jacob's able to battle for it to gain control. Gives it over to Joshua in the Panthers territory. Gives it over to Ben. Ben looking for his options. Chucks the rock down low to Titus. Titus with pressured by number 20. Gets down on the baseline. Pivots. Gets that one out top for Josh. Josh outside the three-point line. Pressured by 17. Gives it over to Ben. Down low to Sean. Turns, shoots. Alley-oops over the net. And number 33 is going to step out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball down in the Warriors territory. Josh inbounds for the Panthers. Gives that one over to Jake. Jake turns, shoots, goes up for it, and draws the foul. .32 with the push. 33 with the push, my bad. Jacob gets 2. Hits the rim, does not hit the jackpot on the first one. Perhaps he will on the second. Plays ring around the rosy with pockets full of posing. Goes down through the toilet bowl. It is a 4-2 game. The Panthers are leading by 2. It's 3:40 and counting on the clock. Number 12 carries this one in for the Warriors. Throws that one down to number 33. Pivots. Throws that one back out of the fray. Number 5 at the point has it now. Pressure by Titus. Titus is trying his best to get it away from him. Timeout for the Warriors. 3:27 on the clock. 3-2 is the score. Panthers are leading by 1 from a free throw from Jacob. Looks like the Panthers are pressuring the Warriors frantically, looking for a mistake to be made to capitalize. It seems like we've had chances going both ways. Neither team seems to be the better of the matchup. Perhaps one coach will find the edge over the other coach. Both of them are trying to convey their strategies to their players as best as they can. It's up to the players to see how well they can execute said plan. We got a Warrior inbound at the half court. Welcome back from the break. We got 3-2 on the scoreboard. Panthers are leading by 1 from a free throw from Jacob. 3:27 on the clock. 23 has it for the Warriors. Looks for a shot, gets it down low. Joshua able to intercept that one. Coming away with it is Mr. Berry. Here's Ben taking it out of zone for the Panthers. 3:14 and counting on the clock. Ben looking for an outlet. Takes it down, pressure by 23, gives it down low to Sean. Sean turns, tries to get that one up. Number 23 able to intercept that one. Ben and 23 battle for it. They're going to call Sean on a push. It's going to be black ball down low in Warrior territory. 3:04 on the clock. 1 point difference. 3-2 is a score. And Jacob was able to give the Panthers that little cushion. It's not much cushion. It's like sleeping on a bed of nails. It's very little. You might not even call it cushion. Number 12 drives down in the crease, throws that one up. Not able to hit that one in. 23 has it now. Regains control of the ball. Goes up and not in, no. Sean gets that rebound and goes over to Titus. Titus able to control that one coming out for the Panthers. 2:40 on the clock. Titus pushing in. We got a jump ball here, and it's going to be coming out. .23 inbounding out to 12. 12 to quarterback this play for the Warriors. 2:30 on the clock. 1 point difference still. Panthers leading 3-2. Number 20 able to get that over to 5. 5 faking the shot. Titus able to just wants to give him a hug. It's not allowed in basketball, but you know. Number 5 loses control, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball coming out. They're going to call it a tip off of Titus, and it's going to be Warriors ball in Panther territory. 3-2 on the scoreboard. We got 2:12 remaining in this first quarter. Bounces that one into the crease. Led by Ben. Ben and Josh fight over it. Looks like Ben's going to take control. There's that one over to Titus. Titus has it now for the Panthers. We're going to call it from traveling. Warrior ball coming out. Just under 2 minutes as the clock's at 1:58 and counting now. Panthers still lead by 1. Extremely low scoring game. Doesn't mean it's not interesting. 33 has it from the pass from number 12. 33 looking for an outlet, gets it over to number 12 once more. Chucks that one down to number 5. 5 treads the baseline, tries to throw it up, but smacked in the face by Titus. 1:42 on the clock. Panthers still lead by 1. Tell me he doesn't look like Trump. Somebody. You can't convince me otherwise. Number 5 shot does not make it in. Maybe he'll hit the jackpot on the second try. Ball does not go in. Sean able to gain control for the Panthers. Gives it over to Titus. I'll zoom out for you. Titus whiffs on that as the ball slips out of his hands. Number 12 able to take it away. Goes off Titus, and it's going to be black ball at half court. 1:30 on the clock. 3-2 still the score. Panthers still hold that lead. 12 has it, giving it in to number 23. Takes this one around. Looks to take this one down into the crease, able to do so, throws that one up, hits the rim, comes back down. Jacob able to gain control for that, for the Panthers. Looks around, finds his butt off the left wing. Titus is the carrier. 1:15 on the clock in the first quarter. Ben looks for a companion. Gives it over to Titus. Titus outside the three-point line, pushes in. Number 20 there to stop him. Throws the ball up, hits nothing, stays in, but not for long. Going to say it's from a tipped ball. We got a substitution for the Panthers. Elijah and Seth coming in. Titus going to take the bench, as well as Josh. Jacob throws that one in. Sean with a shot. Hits the rim, but does not go in. Jacob able to keep control of that. Turns, shoots. Scores! Jacob, good, with 3 points. Throwing them into the lead. He's putting that pressure on like it's Krispy Kreme, like it's the glaze on a Krispy Kreme donut. 5-2 is the score within 42 seconds of ending this first quarter. Number 5 has the ball going down low on the right wing to number 20 with a 3-point shot and does not hit it. Does not go home. Does not pass go. Does not collect $200. 34.1 seconds in the remainder of this first quarter. 5 points for the Panthers. 2 points for the Warriors. 3-point shot for number 2. Hits rim but does not go in. They're going to leave it go. Number 5 out of bounds, almost smashes that into... Is that Brooke? Sure, we'll go with that. Brooke from the junior varsity team at Juliana's. Just eating a sandwich off the side. 26 seconds and counting. Sean here to carry this one in for the Panthers. Tries that three-point line, bounces that one into Elijah. Elijah looks outside for Sean. Sean throws that one up top for Jake. Jake fakes a shot, tries to get around 20, or 12, not able to do so. Bounces that one in for Elijah. Gives it back out to Sean. Sean outside towards the three-point line, tries to go down to the baseline, throws that one up, hits the rim, comes down. 33 goes off. 33 goes over to 23. 4, 3, 2, 1. Does not hit the bullseye on that, and it's a 5-2 game. Panthers are leading by 3. That is the end of the first quarter. Welcome back from the break. It is a 5-2 game. Panthers are leading by 3 points. Both teams pushing hard. One team able to gain some ground in this heart-to-heart trench battle. Each team's putting it in their best effort. Ben treading down, throwing that one up, not able to hit anything with it. But Warriors keeping it alive. Seth with a shot, not able to sink that one. Ben able to get the rebound. We're going to have a foul. Number 23 with a foul. We're going to have 2 shots for Ben. First shot, sinks it like a baby coming out of the cradle. Second one is also a moneymaker. 7-2. Ben was able to extend the lead by 2 points. 23 taking this one out of the zone for Bethel. Gives that one off to the right side for number 20. 20 looking for a step inside. Gives it to 23 inside the crease. Throws that one up. Hits it home for 2 points. 7-4 is the score. Panthers still have a 3-point lead. 5:25 on the clock for the second quarter. Here comes Sean. Looks for an outlet. Bounces that one in for Elijah. Elijah picks that one up. Tries to give it back over to Sean, but gives it to Jacob instead. Jacob fakes a 3-point shot. Goes in. Throws that one up. Hits the backboard. And goes in for 2. Look at the finesse in those fingertips. 9-4 is the score now. 5 minutes and counting. Number 12 gives that one over to number 20. Back into number 12 inside the crease. Seth there to meet him. Gives that one over to number 23. 2-point shot. Hits rim. Comes back down. Seth bobbles around for it, but is able to keep it. Gives that one to Ben. Ben brings this one out for the Panthers. 12 there to meet him. Ben tries to finesse his way in. Jacob out on the 3-point line. Shoots it for 2. Able to dunk the bucket for 2 points. It was a magnificent long-distance shot, but it's 11-4. 12 giving that one off to 23. Pressured by Ben. Throws that one down the right wing. Number 5 not able to tame the beast. It's going to be a Panther ball coming out. 4:21 on the clock. Sean giving it out to Ben. So good for the power of the Home Depot tonight. We're not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by any endorsements. Sean with the shot. Hits the rim, comes back down. Not able to keep it in. It's going to be Warriors ball coming out of the zone. 11 for the Panthers, 4 for the Warriors. It's a 4:05 on the clock. Number 12 bringing this one out of the zone. Looks for his options, gives that one over to 33. 33 gets that one past Ben, but Sean's able to intercept that one. He's running the gauntlet tonight. Is he going ballroom dancing? Almost. Jacob getting that rebound, throwing that one up, hitting rim once more. Goes off of number 5's foot and out of bounds. We're going to stay down here. Panthers got a substitution. Titus coming on the court. Ben coming off. Jacob throwing that one in. Seth throwing it up, hitting the rim, coming back down. Seth looking at him, doing his thing. Jacob has it outside towards the three-point line, gives it over to Titus. Titus fakes the three-point shot, dribbles in instead, gives it back out to Jacob. Jacob with the three-point shot, throws that one up. Does not hit anything. Sean comes down with it. Throws that one up, hits rim, comes down to 20. He turns, starts to dribble with it. Looks like he's taking it down. Nice, calm, and composed. Throws that one over to 12. 12 looking outside, goes in towards the three-point line. Number 23 outside, dribbles that one in past Sean, throws that one up. Hits the rim, comes back down. 33 throws that up once more. Not able to hit it on the second try. Seth able to gain control of that. 23 breathing down his neck. There's that one over to Titus. Titus tries to get it out with the allocated amount of time that they give him to get out of their own zone. Titus loses it, but is able to gain control. 2:50 on the clock and counting. 11 for the Panthers and 4 for the the Warriors. 12 able to steal that one away from Elijah. Stopped at the three-point line, turns back to 23. 23 looking for his options, goes down. Throws that one over to 12, my bad. Gives that one back over to 23. 23 outside the three-point line, tries to get past Titus. Starts to dribble, goes inside the crease, throws that one up. Hits the rim, comes back down. Number 20 able to get that one up and into the bucket. .220 on the clock. 11-6 is the score. Panthers are leading by 5. Here's Titus. There's that one over to Sean. Sean tries the baseline. Pressure by 23. Gives that one back over to Titus. Titus throws out to Sean. Sean down towards the crease. Throws it back out to Titus. They play a little catch in the offensive zone. 20 able to get in his face. Jacob outside the three-point line. Looks for his options. Loses it. Gives it over to Sean outside the three-point line. Dribbles it around. Tries to beat 12. Able to throw that one into Elijah. Elijah turns, shoots. Scores! Scratch my back with a chainsaw. 13-6, 1:44 on the clock. Number 12 taking this one out for the Warriors. There's a one on the left side. Number 20 looks back to 5. 5 outside at the point. Eyed up by Titus. Make sure he doesn't get in there. 23 has it. It's going to go back into number 5. 5 down in the crease. Blocked by Elijah. No way, Jose. Not in his kitchen. 13-6 is the score. Panthers are leading. 1:26 on the clock. I'll look up at the play now. I was distracted by the scoreboard. 33 tries to get the pass. Titus just robs him. Just leaves his corpse on the ground out on the streets. Jacob with a shot. Misses it. Sean able to gain control for the Panthers. Dekes out number 5. Takes it down towards the baseline. Throws that one out towards Titus. Titus looking for an outlet. Throws that one outside the three-point line to Jacob. Jacob with a three-point shot. Not able to hit that up. Hits rim. Elijah able to get the secondary though. He's baking the biscuits tonight. 15-6 is the score. Panthers are leading by 9. Sorry. A lot of Mountain Dew in my system. 23 has it for the Warriors, going off to number 5. Number 5 at the point, looking for his options. Gives that one over to number 20. 20 back over to 12. 12 getting that one down to 33 at the free throw line. Pressured by Titus. Titus wants to know his nickname. Number 23 has it. Titus getting up close and personal with him. 23 throwing it up. And scores. Sinks the bucket like it's the Titanic as number 23 gives his team the 8th point of the game. 27 seconds and counting in this half. 25, 24, 15-8 is the score. Pressure by number 12. Gets that one down the baseline but goes out of bounds. 16 seconds. 15.7 seconds on the clock remaining in this first half. 15-8. Panthers are leading by 7. 23 taking this one out. Gives it over to 12. 12 quarterbacking this play for the Warriors. 7, 6, 5. Called for a travel is number 20. 4.4 seconds on the clock. They're going to go for a full court presser. They're going to be able to hit Seth down here low. Looks like Titus is carrying it away. 2, 1. Not able to get it up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the first half. 15-8 is the score. Panthers are leading by 7. got a slippery 4 here at the beginning of the third quarter. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Welcome back to the third quarter between the Bethel Warriors and the Slippery Rock Panthers. Oh wait, I got the names now. I should probably pull that up. Number 12 gives it into 23. 23 entering the zone for the Warriors. It's always stuck in my wrong pocket. Number 20 has it. Pressured by Sean, gives it down to 12. 12, that's outside in the corner. Swatted away by Sean, but able to keep control. Number 5 has it, giving it back to number 12. 12 trying to get around Sean, able to get it down the baseline. Throws that one up, hits to the rim, and comes down with it is Seth. Seth pressured by 2 of the Warriors. Able to get it away. Sit over to Ben. Ben taking this one out of the zone for the Panthers. Ben dribbling this around 12, shoots it up. Hits the rim, comes down. Looks like it goes off 23's fingertips, off 33's fingertips as well. Sean able to gain control with it. 12 pressuring him. Seth gets down, jiggy with it. The 23 able to take that one away. Sprinting with it. Number 12 able to gain control. Throwing that one up, hits its corner of the backboard, and Ben able to gain control with it. And he takes his time. Ben giving it over to Jacob. Jake not able to get around 12. 5 taking a dirt nap while he's at it. Jacob able to get back in time to pressure. Number 12 with a shot. Not able to hit it. And it's out of bounds. Sean chucking it into Ben, over to Sean again. Ben able to get around Clayton. Throws that one up, hits the rim, comes down. Jacob throwing that one up for 2. Second try is good. 4:30 on the clock. It's a 17-8 game. Panthers are in the lead by 9. Clayton coming down with it for the Warriors. There's that one over to number 20. Out top for number 5. There's that one over to James. Down low to throws that down low to Clayton. There's that the number 5. 5 inside the 3-point line. Throws that one back out to James. James going up for a 2-point shot. Seth coming down with it. Elijah helping him out with it. Number 5 trying his hardest. Sorry, I was completely off on that camera angle. Sean able to take this one out. Clayton there to eye him up. Gets past. Hands it off to Seth. Foul is called. Foul on James Fultz. Jacob inbound for the Panthers. Looks like William takes the bench. There's a substitution onto the court for number 4, which is Keith. Shot does not make it in for the Warriors. Jacob able to gain control and gain his composure is Sean. 3:30 on the clock and counting. 17-8 is the score. For those of you watching on the archive at home afterwards, the scoreboard may shut off at any moment. That is because the battery is really bad. Jacob decides to flush it down the toilet, and we got a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. Panthers lead by 11. 19-8 is the score with 3:11 on the clock. Looks like Clayton throws that one over to Richie. Going off Ben and out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be Warriors ball down in the Panthers territory. Richie to inbound this one. There's that one up top to James. James takes his look around. There's that one over to Clayton. Clayton throwing that one down low to Richie. Richie looking for a throw up. Elijah there to deny it though. 2:53 on the clock. Panthers playing pretty good defense. We got Richie throwing this one in. Bounces that one into James, but denied by Ben. Here's the inbound, goes over to Clayton. Clayton with a 3-point shot, throws that one out towards the top of the crease to John, but goes off of the Panthers and out of bounds. Clayton with the inbound for the Warriors. Gets that one up top to James. James looking out and around. Picks up by Richie, but not used. Gets that one over to Richie. Outside the 3-point line, tries to push down. And it called for a travel on Richie. I'm not even going to try to pronounce their last names. because I don't want to butcher them and be disrespectful towards that. 2:35 on the clock, and here comes Sean out of the Panther territory. Clayton looking at him like a Krispy Kreme donut. Gives that down towards the baseline to Jacob. Jacob bounces, throws that one up. Hits rim, comes down, and Sean able to throw that one up. Gonna be black ball coming out. Not sure if they're calling a travel or what they're calling, but William comes onto the court, and it looks like Keith taking the bench. Here comes Clayton down the lane. 2:18 on the clock and counting. Panthers still lead by 11. 19-8 is still the score. Here's William going down low. Intercepted by Elijah, and Jacob there to help him out. Seth with the ball now down low in the Panther territory. Gives it over to Ben. Ben to Sean. 2 minutes in, counting in the quarter. Sean trying to get into the crease, not able to do so. Bobbles it and gives it over to Jacob. Jacob throws that one up for 2 points. He's got a pair. Here comes James. James with a lot of heat in the step. Whistle's blown. Called for a travel. Substitution for the Panthers. Titus comes onto the court as well as Joshua. Seth going off as well as Elijah. The 2 biggest guys on the court leaving. Jacob gives that one to Titus for the inbound. 21-8 is the score. Titus taking this one down. Pressured by Clayton. Gives that one over to Ben. Ben with a 2-point shot. Steps inside the line. Down low is Sean. Throws that one up for 2 points. And it looks like it'll count. 23-8 is the current score. Colin William with a push. And he gives Sean 1 shot. I think you just gave the point to the wrong team. Those of you watching at home, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think the scoreboard keeper gave our 2-point layup to the Warriors, but I'm not. Yeah, he gave the other point to them too. Okay, whatever. Clayton comes down, hits the rim, comes down to Sean. Sean able to keep control for the Panthers. Titus coming out of the zone, goes down the right lane, hits the baseline, cuts in. Pressured by Richie, but it doesn't matter. He sinks that one for 2 points like it's the Titanic. Here comes Clayton. Chucks that one off to the right side, back over to Clayton. Clayton bringing this one down into the zone, throws that one up. Hits the rim, comes back down. It looks like Sean's able to keep it, hold on to it, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to call James Fultz with the push. It's going to stay down Panthers ball. Here's Ben taking control. 53 seconds in, counting. Ben looking at his options, pressured by Clayton. Loses possession of the ball as Richie and James take turns trying to gain possession. It's going to be black ball in the Warriors territory coming out. 36 seconds, 35.8 seconds on the clock. It's a 26-8 game. Scoreboard was fixed after the malfunction. Clayton pressured by Titus. Looks like here comes James. Tries to get around Sean, not able to get around Stonewall Jackson. James able to take that one away, goes up for the shot, does not make it. He's gonna get 2 shots though. Colin Bennett with the foul, 20.9 seconds on the clock. Warriors at 8, Panthers at 26. First shot's good, makes it 9-26. Second shot hits the rim, comes down. Jacob hits it over to Sean. Sean throwing it off to the left side to Titus. Titus taking this one out of the zone. We got 17 seconds on the clock. Titus bringing this one down inside the 3-point line. Richard able to take that one away. Jacob throwing that one up. 10 seconds remaining. Sean able to sink the bucket. 23 throwing this one into Clayton. 3, 2, 1. No shot. This is a miscommunication between James and Clayton. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the third. 28 for the Panthers and 9 for the Warriors. We good? All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bethel Warriors taking on the junior varsity Panthers. It's a 28-9 game with 6-minute intervals of the quarters. We got 28 for the Panthers and 9 for the Warriors. Within the final quarter of this game, here comes Ben taking it down. Clayton eyeing him up at the top of the circle. He's got one over to Josh. Hits that one up and over the net, goes off Ben and out of bounds. It's going to be black ball coming out. 5:50 on the clock. 28-9 is the score. Still, Clayton inbound this one to William. Instead, chucks it long bomb to James. James takes it across the half-court line, throws that one on the left side down to Richie. Richie taking that down towards the baseline, throws that one up, hits the backboard, comes down. Goes off Ben's elbow. It looks like James hitting that one up. Jacob hitting the ball from behind, but they're going to call it a foul regardless. The call was against Jacob. First one's not a moneymaker. Maybe the second will be. This could hit the Warriors to double digits. Second one does hit a jackpot. 5:40 on the clock. 28-10. Panthers leading by 18. Here comes Titus. Tries to get around, but hits the black blob. Here's Josh with a shot, not able to make that one in. Goes off to Jacob and out of bounds. Warrior ball with 5:28 on the clock. Here's Clayton. Pressure by Titus. Gets that one down to number 20. Here's Richard. Called for a travel. It's going to be Panther ball down in Panther territory. Here's Ben. Taking this one down, pressured by Clayton, boxing him out. Here's Titus treading the baseline. Turns, spins, gives that one off to Jake. Pressured by Clayton, backs out of the three-point line. Here's Ben over to the point. Titus with a three-point shot. Not able to hit the money. Ben able to get the rebound, throwing that one up. And Sean vigorously trying, and he succeeds. If at first you don't succeed, keep sucking until you do succeed. Famous words by Curly from the Three Stooges. 4:50 on the clock is a 30-10 game in favor of the Panthers. Down low, Clayton with a shot, hits the rim, comes down. Jacob able to gain control of that, turns, spins, gives that one off to Ben. Ben looking for his options, dribbles it down out of his own zone. 4:35 on the clock. Chucks that to the left side. Titus has it on the baseline, throws up for two. Able to hit that thing like it's a potato in a farm. William giving that one into James for the Warriors, coming down. Gets that one over to Richard, off to William, or not William, but here's Clayton with getting that one into the middle. Josh stealing that one away like a bandit. Gets that one off to Titus. Titus bobbles that one around, able to take control of that. Kind of looks cool while doing it. Gets it outside the baseline, throws that one up for two. Able to sink that like it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Here's Clayton. Timeout by the Warriors with 3:54 on the clock. Panthers are leading by 24 points. The score being 34 for the Panthers and 10 for the Warriors. Seems like the Warriors are hitting hard, but size is on the Panthers' side. Seems like the speed's about even, giving the Panthers the advantage. Both teams just exhausted. The Warriors having very little subs, only having 6 people on their roster. James seems to be leading as he quarterbacks most of the plays, number 23. Mr. Fultz really heads home with the Warriors. On the Panthers side, it seems to be more of a team base. There's no one set leader. Although Ben does quarterback most of the plays coming out of the zone, Titus is very well capable of doing it himself, as well as Sean and Jacob, all very capable players, able of quarterbacking any play. Panthers may have a 24-point lead in the fourth quarter, but I wouldn't call Warriors out of this by any means. The Warriors having two very, very young players, going by the name William Stepnick and Keith Glenford. Welcome back to the action. Warriors ball at half court. 34-10 is the score. Panthers leading by 24. Clayton throwing this one into James. James taking a look around, assessing the situation. Looks to chuck the rock left side, goes over to William instead. Looking for the give and go play, gives it back into James. James faking out a shot of Elijah. Looks like Keith throwing that one up. Not able to hit that one in. Seth's controlling that one. Checking that one out. Richard able to control it instead. Warriors going down for a shot. Not able to take that one home. It looks like William giving that one out to James with a 3-point shot. Hits rim. Comes down to Elijah. Elijah battles with 20. Gets it away from Richard. And Sean here to control it for the Panthers. 3:20 and ticking on the clock for the remainder of regulation. Here comes down low for Seth. Seth bounces that one up and sends that one home, making it a 36-10 game with 3:10 on the clock. 3:05 remaining in the game. Clayton giving that one off to William. Back over to Clayton. Clayton throwing that one up, hits the rim, and goes in. Looks like Sean's going to carry this one out. Gives that one back over to Titus. Titus carrying this one out for the Panthers. Chucks it down low to Elijah. Throwing that one up, hitting the rim, getting a second chance at it. Third time's a charm, but not able to get the third time. Here comes Richard down the lane. Only 2 to beat. Throws it up. He's getting 2 shots, ladies and gentlemen. Calling Titus. Not able to hit the first one as it hits the shelf and comes down. Second one might, in fact, be a moneymaker. John coming onto the court, and it looks like Keith taking the bench. Shot goes up, hits rim, comes down. Elijah able to keep control of that for the Panthers, pressured by James. Sean has it now for the Panthers inside his own zone. James backs off into his own zone. 2:27 on the clock, 36-12 is the score. Jake with a 2-point shot, hits the backboard and goes out of bounds. 2:19 on the clock. Looks like William to inbound it for the Warriors. Here comes Clayton to quarterback it. William over to James. James dribbles this one around Titus. Gets inside the crease, gives it over to Richard. Hits the rim, comes down. Elijah able to control that rebound like a master. Here's Sean controlling. Takes his time. 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Takes this one out of the zone. Matches that one down to Jacob. Jacob on the baseline, throws that one up, hits the rim, comes back down. And here comes James. Down to Richard. Richard with no one to beat but the net. There's that one up. Hits the rim, comes down. We got a foul shot here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the call's going to be on Elijah. Elijah for a block. Richard for 2 shots. First one sinks it like it's nothing but lemonade. Hits the rim and comes down. Goes off Panthers and it's going to stay down. William to inbound this one for the Warriors. Chucks it long bomb up to Clayton, over to John. John looking for his options, gives it back to Clayton at the point, gives it over to Williams on the right wing, pressured by Titus. Gets that one down low to James. James goes up, shoots. Not able to score, but he draws the foul on it. Foul being called on Elijah. 2 shots for James. Makes the score 36 for the Panthers and 14 for the Warriors. One more. Hits the rim, comes back down, and Elijah able to grab that like a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Looks like James has it now. He's going to carry it out. Cradles it like a baby. If you would bounce a baby off the ground repeatedly. Takes it down low. Sean goes up for the shot, hits rim, comes back down. Sean with the secondary shot, not able to get it. Goes off Elijah. No, goes off of Seth, my bad. Foul is called. Oh, sorry. Calling James on the foul. Here's Seth with 2 foul shots. 1:09 on the clock. 36 for the Panthers. 14 for the Warriors. Can extend this lead. First one's not a lucky one. Let's see if he can hit the jackpot. Hits the rim, comes off to the left side. Here comes James with heat. Taking this one down, alley-oops it over across the crease. Here comes Clayton with a shot. Not able to hit the three-pointer, and Titus here to carry this one out like a packet of Skittles. Never know what you're going to get. There's that one down low to Jacob. Jacob traveling the baseline. Throws this one up. 23 able to keep a block. Good job by James. Seth able to take it away from him. There's that one up. Hits the rim. Comes down. James swats that one into Jacob. Out of bounds it goes. And it's going to be black. It's going to be white ball instead. Not entirely sure if I agree with that call, but 39.5 seconds on the clock. Panthers at 36. The Warriors at 14 down to Seth. Inbound by Jacob. Not able to hit that one. Jacob getting the rebound. Throws that one up. Over the net once more. Seth. 2 shots called on a foul by 23, even though he hit nothing but ball. Didn't know we had Trump officiating this. Man, did that go in? It looked like it phased through the rim. Seth makes it 37 for the Panthers. Does not go grocery shopping tonight, as Seth leaves the crease early. Clayton, the quarterback, this one with 38 and ticking. Clayton sending this one off. Looks like John's going to control it on the left wing. Out top to Clayton. Over to William. William dribbling down inside the crease. Pressure by Sean. Gives that one over to Richard. Richard stops, shoots. Hits the back one, comes down. William denied by Elijah. William feeling the hamstring burn. 21.4 seconds on the clock. William bounces the one over to Richard. Richard with a three-point shot. Hits the rim, comes back down. Sean able to get the rebound. Takes his time and dribbles out of the crease. 15 seconds and counting in regulation. Pressured by Clayton. Able to get around him. Passes it off to Titus. Titus outside half court. We're at 3, 2, 1. Titus holds it for the remainder of regulation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. 14 for the Warriors and 37 for the Panthers. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.